Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're closing out the first week of October and opening up the second. So without further ado, let's go. So, hi guys. This has been a week. That's all I can say. It's been so crazy with my new job. It's taking me, I think, almost 2 weeks now to kind of get acclimatized to everything. And next week is also going to be crazy, but I can already tell you that I've received my first paycheck from this job, and we will be stuffing it not this week, but the next week. So it's going to be a little bit bigger than what we've been dealing with for the past a couple of weeks. So that's I am so sorry for that. That was my phone deciding to fall in the middle of my sentence. Rude, if you ask me. But yeah, with a week I've been having, that doesn't surprise me at all. But yes, so the paycheck is going to be a little bit bigger of what we have budgeted for the last week. So that's always good. But yeah, it's been crazy. I've been going to bed at like midnight to just kind of catch up on everything, and my other jobs are still happening, so I'm kind of have to learn to juggle it all, but it's all good, it's all fun. I like to stay busy, and yeah, so let's start with me telling you the expenses. So again, it's been a very spendful, is that a word? No. So a week I've spent a lot of money on. So in total, I actually didn't count the total. Oh, I thought I did. Oh my God, of course. Sure. Another thing. So let's then count the totals, I guess, and I can tell you a little bit of what I spent on. So spending usual, I spent a lot on coffee. I went on a date one day, and I had to wait for a long time before my date was off work. So I think I spent like €7 on coffee because I got like 4 different coffees. Etsy was shipping. Spending was almost €25. So health, I went to the dentist. I also got some vitamins because I have very low iron levels. So I needed to get some vitamins, also some vitamin D because of when winter we don't get enough sunlight. And also I went to the therapy session. So in total, it was a huge week for health. It was almost €160. Beauty, I went to a laser appointment and got my nails done. These are my new nails. I hope you like them. And also I did get my hair done, so another injection course. So in total it was $195. Dine out was the regular lunches, takeout food, and in total I spent a lot in dine out this week. So $63.30. Next is groceries, which is the oranges. I did a lot of grocery shopping. I found out that I'm intolerant to gluten, so I think I told this to you before, and I found that there is a very good gluten-free bread at Lidl. So I went there and bought like, I think 8 packets, and I freeze my bread so I don't have to go like get it. So I don't have to get it as often, and it doesn't go bad as quick because I just buy like bags of bread and I freeze them. So I have a big freezer, so I have the space. So a good tip for you, there's gluten-free bread in Lidl. There's multigrain and white bread. It's very good. It's fairly cheap compared to other gluten-free breads. Very good. If you have a Lidl near you, go check it out. So, and it doesn't taste anything like different, like, so gluten-free bread usually has that weird consistency. This one doesn't, so it's very good. Yeah, so in total for this week, it was a big spending week. So I wouldn't be surprised if we were in the 100. What am I doing? I haven't even calculated travel yet. Okay, so travel, I bought my tickets for London. So I'm going to London at the end of the month. I will keep you updated on that budget. Also, my mom said that she has a conference in Brussels, and for those who don't know, I studied in Brussels for 4 years, so I have a lot of friends there, a lot of people to see. So I decided to go with her. It's just a 2-night trip, very quick in and out. So also spend money on that. So in total it was 90 plus 54, that's 144 if I'm not mistaken, and we can add that to the expense list. So in total it was 30 euros and 3 cents. I think that is the highest week this year, without a doubt, if we're not counting the weeks that I was on my world trip. But yeah, I've talked a lot. Like, I've talked very fast. I just realized. Tell me if you feel like I talk too quickly. But yeah, so that's these expenses. I told you it's been a very, very full week. So let's go to the budget, and I will tell you what happened. Okay, so the paycheck number one we had was 200, rollover was 52, but we had some extra income from Etsy come in, and that was extra 30. So that means in total we had 282 euros. So I can already tell you that from these 30, I will put, I needed to put in travel. So I wanted to put 10 in travel. So I'll put a note here. And I wanted to put 20 in beauty because I don't have, I think, enough to cover my next appointment, which I need with the next paycheck, basically. That's kind of how I will divide these 30. So let's grab my cash envelopes and we'll see the money. So groceries is empty, so which means we spent all 45. Spending has a rollover of 5. So that's 25 here. And dine out has a rollover of 5 and 6. So we put 20 because we had a rollover of 50. So 6 is rollover, that means 14. So nothing of this is going into the buffer, so buffer will stay at 0. So we will put this money off to the side, and I'll tell you what we do with it later. So for this week, for cash envelopes, it was actually 84 we stuffed, and that means we have 198 left. Okay, so for clothing, we're not putting anything. For health, we put the 15. So I have the 30 extra from Etsy. So we will put 20 in there from beauty, and that will be 70 in total, and 10 to travel. So that will be 20 in total. And then we've put 5 in gifts. Rollover will get nothing, and fun had 4. So in total for short-term sinking funds this week, we had 114. So the difference is 84, which means that's what we have left. So car, home for long-term sinking funds got a 1, emergency got a 5. So savings in our cash stuffing video, if you watch this, actually got 7 because we do my little roll the dice. So each week now I will allocate 10 euros to savings, and we will roll as many times as we can. And then the rest that we have, the difference will go into the retirement. So I had 10 for savings, we stuffed 7 into there. So the extra 3 went into retirement. And then pets, technology, weddings, and babies each got a 1. So in total, we stuffed here 31 euros as it was. And that means we have left 53 euros. Okay, so we will put 1.5 from the leftover from cash envelopes into Etsy. So that will mean 10. Charity got 1. Tattoos and piercings got 10. And then the 6 that we had rollover from dine out, we will put into Monday to Friday. So that in total, it would be 17. 30 for 30 got 15, and subscription 0. So this in total should be 53 to even out our budget. So we'll see if it is. It is indeed 53, which means, oh geez, that's not the correct sign, which means we have 0 euros left to budget, and each euro of our income has a place to go in our budget. So let me grab my envelopes and we can stuff the leftover money. So we're putting 20 into beauty. I am putting this into laser because I really need to stuff this before my laser appointment. There's nothing in there, so that's all there is. And then I'm putting 10 into travel to kind of beef off my travel budget, because I plan to go to, as I said, to Belgium and to London. So travel now has 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 400, 410, and 411. So that's there. And then we are grabbing our savings and miscellaneous binder, and we are putting 5 into Etsy. I also have a little announcement about my Etsy. It's gonna be very fun. So 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68 is what's in Etsy for now. But yeah, the announcement about my Etsy is coming in tomorrow's video on my cash stuffing, so stay tuned for that. And then my Monday to Friday, where we are stuffing the leftover 6 we had from Dine Out. This is, I can tell you celebratorily, our last envelope for this challenge. These are little piggy banks, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full weeks left, and an extra 6th one if I feel like it. And then we can count this money and restuff it into our envelope. So we are adding the 6 today, so we won't count this, but you can see how much we have in here bill wise. And then that means we can cross off 6 today, which is a 5 and a 1. Great. So that's for the restuffing of rollover. That's all. And now let's go into our next week's budget. Let me grab this off. Okay, I will put this below because once again, I don't like writing on a textured surface. Okay, so this is for week 2 of October, and it goes from what is the 10th of October until the 16th of October. So the paycheck I am planning to have is set because I already have this in my bank account. So it's 350 euros. So that's all we're planning to have for the week, and that's the total amount we're working with. So groceries is going to get 45 as usual, spending 30 and 70 in Dine Out. Buffer, we are not planning to put anything, but if there's rollover, we will put it in. So in total for cash envelopes, it's going to be 145, and that will leave us with 205. And then we are going into short-term sinking funds. So clothing will get 5, health will get 25, and beauty will get 55. Travel is going to get 5, and gifts as well a 5. And then rollover is going to get a 30, and fun is going to get a 5. So in total for short-term sinking funds, we are stuffing 130 euros, which means that we will have left 75 euros. Great. So for long-term sinking funds, we are putting 3 into car, home gets 1, emergency is going to get 5. Once again, for savings, I'm budgeting 10, but the actual amounts will show how much we managed to stuff. And retirement, I'm budgeting 15, but everything we don't stuff from savings will go into retirement. And then the rest of the categories, pets, technology, weddings, and babies, is each getting a 1. So for long-term sinking funds, we are stuffing 38 euros. So that means we have 37 left. And we are putting 5 into Etsy. 1 is going into charity. Tattoos and piercings isn't getting anything. Monday to Friday is going to get its usual 15. 30 for 30 is also going to get a 15, and subscriptions is going to get a 1. So if we did everything correctly, this should be 37 euros. So let's check. It is indeed 37, which means that we have 0 euros left to budget, and each euro of our budget has a place to go. So that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give a like and consider subscribing to my channel. We have fun over here. I'll be back tomorrow with a new Etsy shop announcement. I will be back tomorrow with a cash stuffing video where you can see me stuff this paycheck, and then at the end of next week I'll be back again with a weekly closeout, and that's how we go from there. So if you enjoy my videos and my content, once again, please subscribe, join the family. It's very fun over here. If you have any questions, suggestions, concerns, please leave them in the comments below. But yeah, I hope you have a very good day, evening, night, wherever you are, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.